we didn't ask for a private cabin, we just got given one, and it's like 1.5 meters by 1 meter in width. It's really claustrophobic, and we've got 14 hours plus on this train to Yangon.
We first class.
Ethy's got the top bunk and I've got the bottom bunk.
Try not to.
There's no plug sockets or anything in here, so make sure all your stuff's like fully charged. We've got a fan just above our head.
It's actually quite a good fan, to be fair, because it's boiling.
It's really hot. We've got a light switch and yeah, fan switch, and there's a little rack for our bag up there. The rest of the cabins have got 4 sleeper beds in them, and we're right next to the toilet and we can smell the urine.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we can. It smells of piss or something.
We literally walked past our cabin because it's like it's on the corner of the carriage. So we got to cabin E and we walked straight past this one because I was like, it can't be in there. And then the guy came and was like, yeah, here you go. Well, what the hell?
There's a tiny little cabin with one door with a latch. Somebody can lock it from outside with a padlock.
It's alright, you can climb out the window. There's a window right there.
Look at all that pollution. So we've been about an hour into our journey now, and just a few words of advice is to bring some food with you. They do offer food here. Now, for the first 15 minutes there was a knocking on the door. I didn't know if it was knocking on the door, whether it was just the train making a knocking noise, but I kept opening the door every like so often. And first a guy came round and he gave us a little red sheet of paper with some food menu on there, and you got like chicken rice, chicken noodles, fried rice. You got about 10 different options. Now we've gone for a vegetarian fried rice, so the dinner's served at 7 o'clock, and so I've set a reminder on my phone just to open the door around about 7:15 because we don't want to miss the food. And because of the knocking noise, it's really unsure as to know whether somebody's knocking on the door or not. And the second knock was from the police officer, and he said to keep the windows and doors locked at night. Now it's really hot in here as it is, and I wasn't going to shut the window, or it's like a metal shutter. Yeah, this metal shutter. Now he said make sure you keep your metal shutter locked and keep the door locked at night. So I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm not sure about Ethy, but we're keeping mosquito spray in here with us. We've got some wipes, some facial wipes, got my sunflower seeds, got some peas, got some monkey nuts, we've got some pumpkin seeds, some biscuits. Yeah, we got a whole bag full of goodies in here. But yeah, like I said, they do offer food at 7 o'clock. Some cookies. Yeah, so they do offer food at 7 o'clock, and they also give breakfast. I'm not sure what time breakfast is yet, but again, we're gonna have to listen out for the knock. It's gonna be quite hard when we're sleeping, or if we're sleeping at all. It's quite bumpy on here, so if you've got travel sickness, make sure you bring some travel sickness tablets or pills, whatever you've got, and also carry some water. We've got a couple of bottles, and another guy came knocking on the door with bottles of water. There was a few more knocks, but we just haven't opened the door because we've got everything that we need, and the next time we need to open the door is at 7 o'clock. Also, another thing is if you've got a video camera or a phone, or you just want to stick your head out the window just for a little look, just be careful of a couple of things. Look in the right direction that the train's going, and look out for the trees, the branches, anything that's going to slap you in the face. Also, the locals got a tendency to be spitting that red stuff out the window. Now the last thing you want is that spit coming out the window and slapping you in the face. So yeah, a couple of things to look out for. Other than that, it's alright. The fan's not really doing anything.
It's gone off. What did you drop?
The fan's gone off now.
What?
Huh? I don't know. Yeah, so the fan's gone off. I don't know if the trains get power cuts. I don't know if that's possible, but that's the light.
Ain't working.
Okay, so the fan stopped working now as well.
Oh.
You can tell because like it's starting to sweat buckets up in here. The window's not doing anything. Having the window open's not doing anything. we got no fan. So yeah, if you're going to come on the train, make sure you've got one of those battery operated fans, because you'll need it. Preferably one with water that sprays water.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, just get your partner to blow on your face a little bit.
No.
If she's got good breath.
Which one?
The fan's gone off.
Got a sweaty lip.
Where's an electrician when you need one?
Ken Uncle, where are you?
Okay, so the sun's gone down now, and it's still hot, and the fan's not come back on yet, and we're absolutely boiling. We're making these regular stops at some train stations, and you'll see girls or women and men just selling fruit, food. We've seen some strawberries, and also collecting some donations. Like this girl here, you can see her walking by. It's a bit dark, and we just passed this maybe about 2-minute stretch of farmland, and we just got this really strong sniff of marijuana. It's probably the best smell we've smelled on this whole train journey so far, and it's only been about an hour and a half, and the rest of it's just smelt of urine. More because like we're next door to the lavatory, and again their toilets aren't lavish or anything, it's just a hole in the ground.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I went in there, I went for a number one, and above me was like dragonflies, little flies, mosquitoes. I just didn't look up. I looked up for about 2 seconds and then just my head down, done my business, and just legged it straight out of there. Even the water, I daren't wash my hands, so make sure you're carrying hand sanitizer or some kind of antibacterial gel.
We're gonna move now.
Yeah. I daren't to think what we're going to feel like when we shut these windows at night. It's going to be really hot. I don't even know if I'm looking forward to food or not in about an hour. I don't think I can even eat with a train bouncing up and down. And this is one of our train journeys. This is the longest train journey we've ever been on. Even in England, we've never been on such a long train journey in our life. And we kind of appreciate our infrastructure. It's, you know, our scheduling, our organisation of stuff back home. So when you guys are getting pissed off with your train being delayed for about half an hour, at least it's got comfortable seats, it's got comfortable toilets, you know what's going on.
It's not that bad. It's alright. You learn to adjust.
I've never felt sick. I've never felt like I'm gonna throw up on a train or car or anything, but I've got a plastic bag down there just in case, and this is the first time that I've felt like I'm gonna throw up. So it's 6:30 and we just got room service. We got some fried rice and egg and some weird coleslaw without the mayonnaise. I think it's just carrots and cabbage. Smells alright. But yeah, we paid I'm not sure how we're going to eat this with like a bumpy train journey, but it's food nevertheless. And we paid about $24, and 3 days before we went to pick up the tickets from, it's called Myanmar, which is about a 2-minute walk away from the train station in Mandalay. And we got there and our tickets were waiting for us, 2 paper tickets in an envelope, and he just gave them to us. It was a pretty easy transaction. They were quite thorough by sending us emails to notify us of the time change of the train. And the guy's just been in and fixed our fan. He just gave it a little nudge and it's working. So yeah, windows down, fans on, food's in, job's a good one. Fucking hell, a bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, it stopped. Okay, so everyone's seen our video so far and it looks like we're having a tremendous amount of fun. Somebody told us that the train from Mandalay to Yangon, or even vice versa, Yangon to Mandalay would be a good experience. I assure you, it's not a good experience. We're about what time is it now?
We left at
4:30. It's about
It's
9,
like
so about
9.
5 hours. It's about 5 hours into the journey, and it still stinks of piss. We can hear people bringing up their spit from their throat and then spitting it out. It's not just one person, it's like the whole carriage. I don't know, I just don't know. They should have like a time. They should have like a time where they're not allowed to spit or they're not allowed to make noise. This room, the fans stopped working. We've tried to get it going again with a pencil, with a fork. It's not working. I don't complain much, but we're stuck in this little room and we've kept the door shut. Every time we open this door to, you know, let the guy in, because he keeps coming around knocking on the door, there's more flies that come in now. There's about 6 different types of flies. There's some moths, there's some spiders in the corner of our beds. There's big-bodied spiders, skinny little spiders, dangling spiders. Yeah, she's got some big ones up there.
And they're not dying.
There's some hanging spiders, and then there's some like mosquitoes. They just keep coming. I don't know where they're coming from.
And we're sweating to death.
Yeah, and we're absolutely sweating. My t-shirt stinks and it's all wet.
The only plus side to sweating to death is that I don't have to go out and use a stinky toilet, because I'm sweating so much that I don't need to pee. Bonus.
Yeah, it's true. Our piss is coming out in our sweat.
That's
And it's
what the
smelling
piss
as
smell
well.
is.
Like, yeah, it's just.
Probably us.
It's definitely not a good experience.
Every time
We could have just taken that bus from Inle Lake to Yangon,
Yeah.
and not gone back to Mandalay. But we thought, yeah, we'll go back to Mandalay. We'll experience this train. Bollocks. It's just something that I want to experience again. Stop spraying that shit. I'm dying down here.
This spider will go away.
Keeps spraying like mosquito spray, and it keeps like.
Spider's coming near my head. Oh, it just won't go. Like,
My
I don't-
t-shirt stinks as well.
I don't care. Just want it to
So
go.
yeah, it's Diwali today, and people back home, they're probably having fun,
Yeah.
probably eating nice food.
And I'm stuck here with spiders. I really wish I was on JJ Express right now, because that was my second option.
We've got about 9 hours left on this train,
Fuck me.
and when the train moves, it really moves. It flies, almost flies off the train track. You can feel it, like, I don't know about gravity and stuff like that. I don't think it exists here. I've got peaceful meditation music in one ear, and the other ear is flat against the pillow. The eyes are open, looking at the spiders, making sure they don't come close, looking out for mosquitoes. And my ear, the one that's against the pillow. Ugh. What's that? What are you doing?
I don't know, there was something else.
And got her keep jumping up and down, screaming because there's spiders.
Oh my god.
A part of me just wanted to get off, just wherever we are, just get off and just get a taxi.
Can we?
No, we've got to see it through.
I don't want to.
Even if it means like no sleep, we have to see this through.
I'm a Sony Galliara. Get me out of here! It's like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
I do want to go for a piss, but I just don't want to open that door, and I don't want to go into that toilet.
If you do go out, can you call the man to get the spider?
I don't know why. I don't know why they just don't clean it. You know, why don't they just clean it and just give it a little wipe down with like Dettol? And there's like a dead dragonfly hiding behind me over there, just hanging away.
This is dead. I've got a live spider above my head. And my head.
But yeah, we should be in Yangon. I'll put my alarm on for 5 o'clock, but I think I'll still be awake.
We're going to spend tomorrow sleeping, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm never going to...
There we go. Look, it's just the story of our lives, rocking backwards and forwards, up and down, backwards and forwards.
Oh yeah, bastard.
You know, they're supposed to be upper class. This is my bitching done. I just wanted to get it out of my system, just let you know that the train from Yangon to Mandalay and Mandalay to Yangon, definitely not worth it. It doesn't matter, upper class, sleeper, fuck it, don't get it. Just don't get it. Get a plane. It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm just sweating buckets. My bed's all wet. the room just proper just stinks of piss. I've got 2 wipes here. I'm saving them for about 5 o'clock. When the sun comes up, I'm gonna have a shower. I'm just gonna wipe myself down with these 2. I've got a bottle here as well. This is to piss in at some point. Well, I've got a window as well, so I might just open that and piss out the window. Because the toilet is proper rank. Yeah, I know about the toilets here. They've got like holes and stuff. I went in there earlier and I just couldn't piss. It just weren't gonna come out.
I don't want to know about that.
And like it's 1:30 and I can hear these locals still. They're just shouting their heads off. They're having a party out there and they daren't open the door. No, they do want to know, because when they get on this train for $24, they'll know that the food's not included, and that if they get the room next door to the toilet, they're screwed. Because even now it can just smell like piss and shit. There's like speakerphones outside. Who's awake at 1:30? Do you know what I mean? Who's talking out there at 1:30? I really need to go for a piss, but I don't want to waste that water either.
Bottle. There's a bottle down there that I found at the side of my bed. Wee in that.
I got that one there.
No, that one there. It's empty.
That's tight. That's somebody else's water bottle. I'm not touching that. That one's bigger as well.
Drink it and then wee.
Yeah, I might have to. But yeah, that damn fan is just, look, you can see it's just not on. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is.
Hi.
Try and get it working.
It don't work. I don't even know about pencils.
Before he came in and just like nudged it and then it came on. So we've been trying to nudge it with a pencil and a fork still, it's just not happening. He came in and we told him, we said to him, oh, the fan don't work, and he just laughed. Just laughed and then walked out. Go on then, do the fan.
Anyway, so.
Go on, try and fix the fan. This is what we've been doing for about 2 hours.
Oh, actually, it's the wrong way now. Watch it start working now. It's like trying to start a motor.
Yeah, careful, watch your finger.
Oh no, he's turned it off on the switch.
No, I turned it back on.
Oh. But don't forget, Anish, you actually broke it because you see this bit here. Can they see that bit?
No.
Well, there's a bit here, and Anish unscrewed it, and then the spring that was inside of it fell out, and then we lost it. So I don't think it's gonna work anymore. Bullshit.
But anyway, if you're going to come on this train, make sure you bring a book to fan yourself with. There's not really much to do in here.
Do they even have a plug socket?
Yeah, there's no plug socket, no Wi-Fi, no. So make sure your devices are fully charged. Make sure you got something to do for 14 hours, because you ain't going to be sleeping, that's for sure. We get to our hotel about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I think we're just going to crash.
We'll have to.
I don't know who told us, like, who recommended this train. Somebody recommended this train.
A blogger.
Blogger.
Someone-
My ass, they lied. They lied.
They probably didn't have an end corner carriage like what we've got. They probably had a 4-bunk, where they met some cool people, had more room.
It don't matter whether it's a cool people. It doesn't matter whether you meet cool people or not. It's still gonna smell of piss, and it's still gonna rock backwards and forwards and jump off the tracks. Like I said before about gravity, it don't exist out here.
Anyway, on a positive note, at least we've experienced it now, so we can say we've done it.
We're not there yet. We've got another 6.5 hours left.
I know, but we've done this much, and just think it'll be like an achievement, like that box you can tick it and be like, yeah.
Look at these lot. These lot are wired. You can hear them out the door.
It's probably the way they're getting through it.
What? Just stay awake and just.
Get pissed. We should have done that as well. We should have brought a bottle of wine. Got pissed. Innit?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so if you do this, bring a bottle of wine or a bottle of whiskey, bring a book to fan yourself with, bring some peanuts and nuts and nibbles to keep you going.
Bring some bug spray.
Yeah, bug spray, mosquito spray, Bring a towel, maybe just
Fly swatter.
yeah. What's that? Dry shampoo? Is it dry shampoo? Yeah, get some dry shampoo. Some wipes.
Definitely.
Wash yourself down with. What else?
Food.
Well, food like nuts and stuff.
Movies like tablets,
Yeah.
music, a fan.
A fan, yeah, a fan. Yeah, like I said, a fan with the water jet
Yeah.
spray thing. That would be
That's
pretty
better.
good. And a couple of spare bottles as well in case you need a piss.
Yeah.
And for ladies, you need one of those funnel things. What are they called?
I don't know, just a funnel.
No, it's called something.
What?
I don't know, whatever
shiwi.
it is. Shiwi.
I've never used one of those, but I wish
Yeah.
I had one right now.
Yeah, we're hoping the trains in India aren't like this because it's been a while since I got a train in India, and the last time I got one, I can't really remember. I was like a kid.
My parents have been on one recently, and they said it was pretty. It was a bit. They didn't go on first class because it was a day train, and it was a little bit crowded. But overall they said it was a really good experience. Ugh. Hi, I'm like a bag of shit right now. But yeah, overall they said it was.
Oh shit! Got a spider.
Shut up! Where? Oh, you bastard! Don't.
Yeah, so that's the jerk that happens when the train kind of takes off.
Every time.
Has like a
it
domino
gets me
effect on
every
all the
single time.
carriages.
I literally feel like I'm gonna fall off every time it does it. That's why I scream.
Look, did you hear that?
What?
Look, did you hear that? That's all
no.
you fucking hear out here.
I feel like all you've done is moan throughout this whole video.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I need a hot shower. We don't even know if we got a hot shower when we get to the hotel.
Yeah, but we won't even want a hot shower. I feel so sticky right now. I'm hot. I just think when we get off, it's gonna be morning. It's gonna be hot again.
Never really thought about people spitting and stuff before, but back home you spit a bit of chewing on the road and you get fined. Trust me, you'd be a million out here trying to find these people every time they spit. And all the roads, like in Mandalay and Yangon, the side roads, sometimes the middle, it's all red. Like we were walking down Mandalay yesterday. She was walking in her flip flops. She's brave, and I was walking in my trainers. I always wear my trainers.
No, you didn't. You had your flip-flops on yesterday.
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night it was dark. I couldn't really see anything, so I weren't bothered. But anyway, during the daytime, I was take my trainers. And I wear socks. You just see people just projectile red spit coming out, and it proper stains the road as well. It's like, you know when there's fresh spit because it's like bright red and like. Do you know what they do? Yeah, is they hold it in their mouth with their spit and then that tobacco leaf, beetle leaf stuff that they eat. They don't spit it frequently. They'll hold it all until it's like that. And then they'll projectile spit it out. It's fucking disgusting.
Don't swear.
But it's their way of life. I'm actually thankful for how clean England is. And then we were at the train station in Mandalay, and the police officers, they were eating that stuff as well, and they were spitting it into the bin. You know, the train station, it says no smoking signs everywhere. It's supposed to be a bit clean, but everyone just goes against like the rules and regulations here. The bin had no bag in it, and you had multiple people just spitting in that bin. I feel sorry for the person who has to clean that bin.
You know what was funny? They do things the wrong way around. They spit in the bin and throw their cigarette ends onto the train track. So
Yeah, but they also spit on the train track as well. They just spit everywhere.
yeah, but surely you chuck your cigarette end in the bin, and then if you're going to spit, then spit on the train track. I don't understand why they do it the other way around. Anyway, let's be positive.
Oh, what time is it?
I know. Clock's wrong.
It's about 2 o'clock.
Only 5 more hours to go till breakfast.
Till breakfast. Oh man, I ain't even looking forward to that. French toast and coffee. I got a Starbucks in my mind, but there ain't gonna be no
I'm
Starbucks.
looking forward to it.
Anyway, we'll see you in the morning.
Good night. actually not good night. I'm gonna stay awake, but see you in the morning.
6 o'clock and we're about an hour and a half away from Yangon. Sign of relief, the sun's up, feel wide awake. Yeah, we managed to pull an all-nighter. And we didn't sleep at all. I was waiting for this morning for the sun to come out so I could stick my head out the window and take a good look at the landscape. I wasn't really let down, it was well worth the wait. It'd be interesting to know if there's any more tourists on this train and see if they slept. But Yangon, or we're close to Yangon, and all the locals are all wide awake.
They were awake at like 4:30.
Yeah, I think we're ready for bed.
Can't wait.
But yeah, it was stop and start, stop and start.
Stop and whoa,
shit.
Stop and jerk.
Yeah, stop. That was a stop and jerk. That was like the maybe 15th, 16th jerk that we've had. Forget what I was saying before about the train journey being a bit rough and get a plane and get a bus. Definitely get the train. Bear with the 12 hours, just put up with it. And then when it's the morning, it'll be the most perfect sunrise ever. It'll be definitely worth it. Yeah. The fan's still not working. It's about 30 degrees outside. But we're one step closer to home and a shower and bed. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this, I don't know what you call it really. If you enjoyed watching us stay awake for 14-15 hours, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We're off to bed. Good night. God bless.
God bless.